Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Got a lot of news to talk about in this video. Today obviously marks the release of AMD's Ryzen CPUs. I unfortunately do not have one. They're a little bit out of my pay grade, but let's talk about some other very exciting news. All of this news is on the Nvidia side. First of all, the Geforce GTX 1080 Ti has finally been revealed. It's gonna come to the market at $699, which is relatively expensive, but it's supposedly as powerful as the Titan X. We'll see if that comes to fruition. It's got 11 gigabytes of GDDR5X memory, and it's got a boost clock of 1582 megahertz. All of this information is available on Nvidia's website. I'll post a link in the description box down below, but we've been waiting for the announcement of the 1080 Ti for a while now. The Founders Edition, like I said, will be coming at a relatively high $700, so this is obviously for the most enthusiast PC gaming builds. And at the very least, with the 1080 Ti, you should be gaming at 1440p. More likely than not, this is the GPU that you get to do some 4K gaming. And yeah, don't be buying a 1080 Ti to do some 1080p gaming. That's just absolutely a colossal waste of money. This GPU is for those of you that want the highest performance possible at the highest resolutions possible. And yeah, it's not something I'm gonna invest in. I have my GTX 1070. I'm happy with that. My buddy has a GTX 1080, and whenever we record footage, we either use one of those two GPUs. The 1080 Ti, while I'd like to have one, $700 is a little too expensive, and like I've always said, I'm more of a fan of focusing on budget and components the components that the majority of people are gonna actually end up picking up. But nonetheless, I'm sure for those of you that want the highest end products possible, the 1080 Ti, it's gonna be an insane video card. The performance is gonna be absolutely top tier for the money. Also very interesting, we have seen Final Fantasy 15, a demo of the game running on the GTX 1080 Ti, so that all but confirms that this game will eventually be coming to PC. I think that was a foregone conclusion for a while now. Square Enix has been bringing a lot of games over to PC. The Final Fantasy X remasters are available on PC. The Final Fantasy 13 trilogy is available on PC. Final Fantasy 15 was a game that I really wanted to see on PC right away. It's a very technically impressive game, and on consoles it does have some technical shortcomings. The thought of being able to play this game on PC at 1440p at 60 frames per second, that's just absolutely mind-blowing to me, because this is one of the games that set the technical bar really high for this generation, and it was just a shame that it wasn't available on PC at launch. Hopefully when Square Enix does bring it out on PC, it's a quality port, it performs well, there's no stupid limitations, no dumb DRMs. The Japanese games from Square Enix have been very hit or miss on PC, but with Final Fantasy 15, I think it would just be foolish to bring this game out at anything but a quality state. I mean, you could say that about any game, but if Final Fantasy 15 comes out and it's a quality port on PC, I think this is a game that a ton of people will be all over on Steam, and it'll be one of the best-selling PC games of the year. Let's hope it does release this year. I imagine if I would have to put an estimate, I could see it coming out sometime in the summer, but that is just speculation on my part. Finally, Nvidia is also bringing out a GameWorks Dx12 Driver. That is very exciting because Nvidia has been lacking in Dx12 performance. I'll put a link to the official statement down below in the description box. The first little bit of it says, Nvidia today announced GameWorks Dx12, a collection of resources for game developers that will increase realism and shorten product cycles in titles designed to use DirectX 12, Microsoft's API that unifies graphics and simulation. In the statement, they state Nvidia also revealed an upcoming game-ready driver optimized for DirectX 12 games. The company refined code in the driver and worked side by side with game developers to deliver performance increases of up to 16% on average across a variety of Dx12 games such as Ashes of Singularity, Gears of War 4, Hitman, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Tom Clancy's The Division. So again, very exciting news on the Nvidia side. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Are you thinking about picking up a 1080 Ti? Are you excited for the possibility of Final Fantasy 15 on PC? I think at this point, again, foregone conclusion that at some point it will be on PC. And like I said, if I had to speculate, I could see it coming sometime in the summer. And with the Dx12 driver coming for Nvidia users, hopefully that gets performance up to par in Dx12 titles. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you have a request for a future video, you can also leave that in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.